One city claimed it was born in a single moment. The truth is messier. Tradition fixed the founding to April 21st, 753 BC. The legend, twin brothers, sons of Mars, cast into the Tiber and saved by a she-wolf. We quarreled over walls and who would rule. My brother mocked the line I traced, so I struck him down and the city took my name. Before the Republic, before the Empire, 7 kings ruled Rome. Legend says Romulus founded the city in 753 BC, raised by a she-wolf on the Tiber's banks. History sees Latin villages merging into one. Servius Tullius reorganized society by wealth, creating the census. Etruscan kings gave Rome drains, walls, and proper streets. Rome, 534 BC. One tyrant king, one crime that would topple a throne. Lucius Tarquinius Superbus ruled through fear. He executed senators, crushed citizens with taxes, and despised Roman tradition. Then his son assaulted Lucretia, a noblewoman of unbreakable honor. By this blood I swear, no king shall ever rule Rome again. Neither I nor any Roman will suffer a tyrant to live. In early Rome, your birth decided everything. Power, marriage, even justice itself. Patricians ruled. Plebeians, 95% of Rome, had no voice. By 494 BC, they broke. We marched to the sacred mount. Without our hands, your Rome stops. Hear us now. One city-state, 3 centuries, and the entire Italian peninsula bowing to Rome. Rome shared Italy with Etruscans, Greek colonies, and fierce tribes. But where others crushed the defeated, Rome offered something stranger: citizenship and partnership. The Samnites nearly broke them. At the Caudine Forks in 321 BC, an entire Roman army was trapped and forced to surrender. Yet Rome simply rebuilt and returned. Two ancient titans, one sea, 23 years of war. In 264 BC, Rome crossed into Sicily to aid the Mamertine mercenaries. The prize was the island itself, gateway to the Mediterranean. Carthage, master of the seas, stood waiting. Rome, a land power, had barely sailed at all, so Rome built a navy from scratch, copying a wrecked Carthaginian ship. They added the Corvus, a boarding bridge turning sea battles into land fights. At Mylae in 260 BC, Consul Julius won Rome's first naval victory. In 218 BC, one man marches an army over the Alps to break Rome. Rome and Carthage, 2 empires, had clashed once already. Now Hannibal struck Saguntum, a Roman ally. Rome demanded his surrender. Carthage refused. War returned. They guarded Spain and Africa. They never dreamed I would come through the mountains. By the time they saw my fires, I stood in their own fields. While Rome crushed the West, the wealthy Greek East beckoned with treasure and ancient glory. The Macedonian Wars began it. At Cynocephalae in 107 BC, the flexible Roman legion shattered Philip's rigid phalanx. Then Rome proclaimed the freedom of the Greeks. I give the Greeks their liberty, free, ungarrisoned, governed by their own laws. Let Hellas hear it and rejoice. Two brothers tried to save Rome. Their blood broke it instead. By the 2nd century BC, Rome ruled the Mediterranean. But its small farmers, the backbone of the army, were losing their lands to the rich and crowding into the city, poor and angry. In 133 BC, Tiberius Gracchus, born to a noble family, became tribune of the plebs. He demanded public land be redistributed to the landless and took the law straight to the people. 2 generals, 1 republic, and the army that would tear it apart. Gaius Marius, a new man from common stock, rose by merit alone. Around 107 BC, he reforged the legions, opening service to the landless. Soldiers now followed generals, not the state. He crushed the Germanic Cimbri and Teutones, and Rome named him its 3rd founder. Then came Sulla, the patrician, who marched his legions on Rome itself. At 23, he raised an army that was not legally his to command. Born in 106 BC, Gnaeus Pompeius backed the dictator Sulla with 3 legions raised from his own family lands. His soldiers called him the Teenage Butcher. Sulla himself rose to greet him. More people worship the rising sun than the setting sun. The Senate may keep its rules. Rome will keep me. A debt-ridden politician marches north to conquer the unknown world. It's 58 BC, Caesar is 42, brilliant in politics, starved for glory. When the Helvetii migrate through Gaul, he sees his chance. 4 legions crush them at Bibracte. Then he keeps going, conquering tribe after tribe in Rome's name. I crossed the Rhine where no Roman had gone. I sailed to Britain, beyond the edge of the known world, and I returned. A cold January night, 49 BC. 1 river, 1 choice that ends a republic. Julius Caesar had conquered Gaul for nearly a decade. Now Rome demanded he disband his armies, return alone, and stand trial. His ally Pompey had turned against him. To cross the Rubicon with soldiers was war against Rome itself. Obey and I die a private citizen. Cross and I drown Rome in civil war. The die is cast. March 15th, 44 BC. The most powerful man in Rome walks toward his death. Caesar crossed the Rubicon, crushed Pompey, and made himself dictator for life. Senators feared a king reborn. 60 senators conspired. They called themselves liberators. Their leader was Caesar's most trusted friend, Brutus. Caesar lies dead on the Senate floor. 3 men rise from the chaos. In 43 BC, Octavian, Mark Antony, and Lepidus met on a small island and forged an official alliance. They divided the Roman world between themselves for 5 years. We make the lists ourselves. Our enemies, the wealthy, the inconvenient. Cicero's head will hang in the forum as a warning to all of Rome. One naval battle off Greece decided who would rule the Roman world. By 31 BC, the Republic was dying. 2 men remained, Octavian in the west, Mark Antony in the east, allied with Cleopatra of Egypt and her wealth. Octavian won the war of words first, framing Antony as a Roman who had gone native, betraying Rome for Egyptian luxury. For 5 centuries, Rome was a republic. One young man would end it. Civil war had torn Rome apart. Julius Caesar seized power, then fell to assassins' knives. Into the chaos stepped his 18-year-old heir, Octavian. Caesar flaunted his power and made enemies. I will give Rome what it loves, the appearance of the republic or in the reality of one ruler. Five emperors, 1 dynasty, a century that built and broke Rome. In 27 BC, Augustus ends decades of civil war. He becomes Rome's first emperor, while pretending the republic still lives. He weaves the Julian and Claudian families into one ruling line. I found Rome a city of brick and left it a city of marble. I gave the republic its forms and kept its power in my hands. One emperor falls. 4 scramble for the throne. From the wreckage rises a builder. Vespasian was no aristocrat. A blunt soldier from the middle class, he restored order and chose to heal Rome with stone, raising a vast amphitheater over Nero's hated Golden House. Dear me, I think I am becoming a god. For 84 years, Rome was ruled not by birth, but by merit. From 96 CE, 5 emperors, Nerva, Trajan, Hadrian, Antoninus Pius, and Marcus Aurelius, chose their heirs by talent, not blood. Trajan stretched Rome from Britain to the Persian Gulf. Hadrian raised an 84-mile wall across the northern Britain and rebuilt the Pantheon's vast dome. Begin each day by telling yourself, today I shall meet ingratitude, violence, treachery. Yet none can harm the will that stays its own master.